Fortunately, it's still a little early, so it could be worse, it could be hotter. Maybe 95 right now. Probably going to reach about 111 today. We'll see. But got an LAC call here. Let's take a look at what's going on. Brought some water with me. Important to stay hydrated. Working out in these units, so yeah. Pull it apart here. See what we got going on. 6-in-1 screwdriver just works great for all this kind of maintenance stuff. Got a couple different heads on it for different sizes. As you can see, this one, a flat head's not going to get it there. And this one did have a flat head, but just some of the stuff you run across. Alright. The other important part is that it has an insulated handle, so you can discharge capacitors, and AC holds a charge in it even after the power is disconnected. Now, I haven't disconnected the power yet, just kind of wanted to peek what was going on. Contactor is not sucked in. And looking at that capacitor there, that definitely looks suspect. Hard start kit looks in bad shape as well. Other capacitor is just kind of dangling. So yeah, and manually push the contactor in and we'll take a look at what's going on here. Looks like we got some crazy webs here too. Ooh, wasp nest, yeah. So get rid of those. Don't want those in there. Clean things up a bit. Spider webs, wasp nests, all kinds of stuff. Got bit by a spider actually the other day. I'd show you, but it's kind of in a weird spot on my chest, and so I guess I won't be showing you that. You don't really need to see it. It's just a big old bite mark. Not sure if it was a black widow or what. Looking at our wiring, looks kind of, yeah, still alive, but let's see. Wow, they put the contactor in upside down. Hot side's coming in here. I mean, it'll work that way, but you don't see it that way too often. Wow, what a mess. It's like the 24-volt relays in there, all weird. Well, let me push the contactor in and see what happens. Compressor tried to start, but didn't start. That is likely the capacitor out of phase. It's possible the compressor went to ground. I'm going to go ahead and pull the disconnect. I'm actually going to change. You know, sometimes when you come to something like this, just for preventative maintenance sake, it's kind of time to change everything out. Contactor's working, so I'll leave the contactor alone, but you know, you could change that out as well. Pull our disconnect here, and good to verify we've got the correct disconnect, which we do. Okay, and then the capacitors hold a charge in it even after the power is disconnected, so we need to discharge. Hold on the insulated portion of the screwdriver. We'll change that out, and we'll get in there and discharge this cap as well. And I'm just going to change both of these capacitors, anchor this capacitor up in a more friendly place for the tech of the future, which could very well be me, but it may be someone else. So yeah, anyway, I'm drinking my water here. And let's get this puppy changed out. The yellow Herm wire goes to its own side on the capacitor, so a lot of times that can help you figure out your wiring. At least for Goodman units, every manufacturer wants to use different wiring colors, but to explain that better, the yellow wire is the start wire to your compressor, and it's usually on the Herm on a contactor, especially if it's a dual port. That's more critical. On a regular port like this, you know, it's just going to be one side of the capacitor. So I'm going to go ahead and take out this hard start kit as well. And we got the blue and the red, which sometimes is purple and red. These are our common wires. Okay. So I'm going to loosen up the contactor strap here. And then we'll slide that contactor up and out, as well as we'll take this hard start kit out. Again, I'm just going to replace all that. Yeah, there we go. Because it looks pretty bad, I can actually test it with my meter, just for the heck of it. Like I said, a lot of times it's just preventative maintenance, just changing these out. You know, if they may look like they're still alive, or if they may look like they're dead, like this one. But sometimes just for preventative maintenance sake, just changing them out. These capacitors might be around $10 to $20, somewhere in there, just depending on the brand you get and a bunch of other different factors. You always want to match your microfarad size. Most of mine are 35s, so let's test this one out and see where we're at. Yeah, looks like we got a bad cap. So there's that. And we'll test this fan one out as well. I'll take that one. And yeah, just a ton of electrical tape, which is okay. There we go, there's that side. Looks like we got both sides there. Yeah. Alright. Now we gotta set our wiring free. There we go. Get rid of that. We can test it as well. Once I got my meter here, let's just take a peek at what our meter's reading on that fan cap. 4.2. Yeah, that's just a tiny bit out of phase. And we got a wire tie here, which we'll wrap through right here. And we can mount our new capacitor there. Got a new hard start kit here. My guess is they couldn't reach with the wiring, so that's why they flipped the contactor upside down. It is working that way, so I'm just going to leave that alone for today. This is probably not going to be my only call of the day. Very well, maybe. Actually, it's already not. I already had one earlier, so what am I looking for? Here's our new capacitor. On this type of capacitor, polarity is not an issue. Just got one going to one side. One lead going on one side, and then we'll have our firm, which is our yellow wire on one side, and then our common wire will have our other wires, which on this unit is blue and red. Here's our red. And here's our blue. Just sit down a little bit. Blue. And that red one was a tiny touch loose, so I'm just going to push it down a little bit with my pliers. Get in there and grab it a little bit. Just give it a little squeeze, make it a little stronger. The blue side as well. Okay, we'll slip our hard start kit on here. And tighten that strap down again. Hold our capacitor in place. Okay, and now for the small hard start kit. a 5 microfarad. You always want to match your sizes, your microfarads. The voltage part, this is a 370. You can go up, you can use a 440. You just can't go down. You don't want to go down. Anyway, here's our wiring leads for the fan cap. Everything's nice and tight there. We can mount this way. It'll work out good. There we go. And now we're in. Okay, we're ready to fire it up. See if it'll work. We'll go ahead and plug the fuses back in. Good. And our contactor's not sucked in, so that's that. We'll have to manually push it in and see if we can fire it up. Plug the disconnect in first. Get there. And now we'll push the contactor. See if it'll fire up for us. Here goes. Yeah. Okay, and now I have to go inside and make sure everything's good, but I'm pretty sure we're going to be just fine now. Because up to this point, everything was working great. It's nice and cold, so we're good there. So it'll just take about 5 minutes. I'll go inside. I'll pack up my stuff and let the pressures equalize in the meantime, and start it up, and we'll be good to go. Thanks for watching. Kung Fu Maintenance, over and out. That contactor looks okay, so I'm going to leave that alone. Those wires, they do look like they could be replaced, but it looks like it's holding on, so we'll deal with that another time. Thanks for watching. Kung Fu Maintenance, over and out. Okay, fired it up, turn it on inside, everything's working good. Nice and cold. But I figured I'd go ahead and set some here, taking the FDR reading. Let's see where we're at. I'll go ahead and put my meter over to amps AC. And I'm just going to clamp just the black one. And we're at 11.7. It's not too bad. It's, you know, look at the data plate, but I know my units, they can range anywhere from 8 to 16 and still be working fine. So, you know, 16 is getting high, but this one's just fine. So, looks like our wiring's actually okay there. We're not pulling excessive amps, so we're good to go. Capacitor has done the trick. You can try to find the data plate and look at that, but you know, on a unit this old, you know, no more data plate. So, no more data here. Here it was. Motor on the top. So it is what it is. What are you gonna do? It's running. We're good. Thanks for watching. Thank you, Nathan. Over now.